Hi, I'm Spencer Jones with What's What on the Water, the Catch or Release Review. Today, we're going to take a closer look at the Voltaic solar panel charging system. This system can be used for charging your cell phones, GPSs, and even your fish finder while you're out fishing. Here's a closer look at the system. I have it on the front of my kayak, but it can go anywhere. You have a solar panel that connects to a waterproof box with a battery inside, like that. And then I also have it hooked up to my fish finder. So let's take a closer look at the Voltaic system and see if it is a catch or a release. Let's take a look and see how I have it set it up. Not that you have to do it this way, but this is the one way I have done it and found that works pretty well for me. So, it's my kayak, looking at the front of it. So, now, on the front, under my front rigging, you can see that I have the panel here, the bigger panel, the 17-watt panel, underneath my bungee cords, my rigging up in front. So I have that. And then there's one cord, this red cord, that comes out from underneath it, and that goes into the battery box. And that's a waterproof box, and there's also the black cord coming out. The black cord, I just have it tucked underneath, is the output that then I have running to the back of my fish finder, my very basic, easy fish finder for me. So inside this waterproof box, just open it up here for you. You got some nice padding, and then you have the battery. Underneath the battery, you can make sure you cut it out if you need to, and there's room for a cell phone in there. You can make more room for other things if needed. So yeah. Alright, this battery is their bigger battery, the laptop kind. And on the end, it has your input right here, the output, one with the red mark on it, and this one you could change voltage from 19 volt, 16, and 12 volt, and then it has a USB port, so you could charge any USB charging device. Right now you see it has 5 lights on. That means that the battery's charging because the panel is getting enough sunlight. Alright, the Voltaic system, charging system, is excellent. It has worked really well for charging my cell phone, MP3 player, and other USB port charging devices that I have. It works fantastic. Now, I've had it out on the water for a number of different times. Some of those have been 3-4 hour trips where the battery that came with it, that laptop battery, has charged my fish finder and powered my fish finder the whole time with no problem. However, there was a couple times on longer trips that the battery might have not been fully charged by when I started, or it didn't get enough sunlight, and my fish finder died. Not a big deal, because as soon as that battery got charged up a little bit with the sun, I turned the fish finder back on and I was back in business. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for powering your fish finder. However, I would suggest it for charging your fish finder battery or your cell phone or music player or whatever you have. So it works really, really well for that. Now, I wouldn't necessarily take this out on if I did a half-day trip or anything like that. I'm not sure I would take it out. It's not necessarily a hassle, but you don't need it for that short amount of time. Your batteries will last that long. You'll be fine without having to charge it up. However, if I was doing a full long day trip where from you leave in the dark, you come back in the dark, that would be an issue. Or if I was doing any overnight trips, whether overnight floats or multi-day camping trips, this is a perfect system for that. Because then you could charge your batteries for your cell phone, for your GPS, for your fish finder, for whatever it is that you are set to go for all those days. And all you need is some sunlight and you're in business to go. So the system I have, which is that 17-watt solar panel, one of the biggest ones, Their biggest battery, the laptop battery, and the waterproof case, and accessories with the wires and all that comes to about $337, I believe, something right in there. So it's a big chunk of change. As I said, I wouldn't recommend it for a small trip, like a half day, but anything longer than a day, I would highly suggest something like this. And they have systems that are smaller, so that if you just want to charge your cell phone, perfect. Then they have a smaller panel, it'll fit better everywhere, and smaller batteries that'll be just right for you. I just wanted to test out the bigger one because I want to see about the whole fish finder factor of it. So, for a short day trip, I wouldn't get it. I would say it's a release. But if you're going on multi-day trips or even an overnight trip and your cell phone battery dies, you want to have that contact right away, or your fish finder, you want to make sure you're powered, ready to go. This system, the Voltaic solar panel charging system, is definitely a catch. Do you have a product that you'd like me to review on What's What on the Water, catch or release review? Send me an email and let me know what the product is, and I will see about getting that product so I can review it for you.